Hello, welcome back. I'm B-Well Joe. This is Work as and Resources Soviet Republic. The last 5 episodes or so were pretty hectic and we went through a lot of things, but I think we've gotten to a point of some zen. Kind of. Let's get the citizens on this island. Once the citizens are happy, we can figure out what else we need to do on the island. There are a couple of things which I think are pretty important, which I will at least try to explain and cover today a little bit. And then I would like to turn the refinery on the other island, and we'll see what else breaks. It is episode 20, and I just want to point out that we are now starting the next challenge. What is the challenge? The island itself. Why? The island has to be a self-contained system that has all the materials that it needs the logistics to bring them everywhere, that has maintenance enabled, which means our vehicles need to be able to get replaced, repaired, etc., etc., etc. And we need to take care of scrapping. Ideally, we do a good job on our trash separation, etc. Like those things. Those things all have to be taken care of here, and it is not a problem if you have a customs house. It is probably not a problem if we have a large quantity import set up somewhere. For example, we could probably set up an airport for every single material that we need and just have constantly airplanes coming in that way. I don't think that I want to do that. I would like to concentrate on self-sufficiency on the island. That does not mean I want to remove every single import. I would like to just produce enough to be able to export something, and if that for final products, and if that means we just have to import a couple extra raw resources, and that's what I would like to restrict it on later on, that we just import anything that's required to build something. You can think of crops, probably not quarried stone, or maybe coal ore. Maybe coal ore is fine. Maybe we don't want to import coal, etc., etc. So just a lower level resources to import to the island. Everything else has to be produced in-house. I'm not 100% sure that that is our final boss, but it is a path that I think is reasonable to take for what we need to do here. How about this? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Set these materials just to a level that makes enough sense in terms of what they need to consume. And then we can get the citizens in. I would like the citizens to just start. We currently don't have power, which is kind of annoying because these guys are not doing the fuel thingy that I want them to do. And as you can see, we don't have extra power connection, connected as well. So I think it would make a lot of sense to just add another power source. Maybe right here. Sure, this is fine. This is just to run the helicopter station right here, and that, well, it feels like one helicopter has actually been enough, which is exciting, but, well, we just have to continue doing what we do there. Looks like our population has grown a little bit, which is cool, which may mean that we can take a couple of our citizens that we said we want to use to get our cities jump-started, and yeah, there seems to have been an increase in population relatively recently. Let's get all of these and set them up to come to the island. That's about 1,200 people once we're done with that, and I think that's a good start. There are a couple items that we have to make sure we have taken care of. First, do you have what you need? Yes, that's good. Second, we need to get our buses going. Okay, let's get the buses going for the power plant mainly, and we'll figure out the rest then. We have these guys sitting here. We have some room in our free depots. Actually, I would like to demolish one of them because we're going to use them very soon. And let's get the buses that we have ordered here, they're hiding, into... It would be really nice if there was an easier way to click this. This is going to be really annoying, but that's okay. Let's get the buses that we want over here, and then they will refuel right away. So let's speed them up just for a second. And we should be able to do our normal runaround way. Yes, it would be nice to have the... Oh, fuel. We currently don't get fuel there. Yes, but the fuel station that we have here is already overloaded with everything that we have assigned to it. That's just the way it is. But I think there are a couple situations, for example, this one. This is the fuel station right now that we should get rid of relatively soon. So if we get rid of that guy and send you out here to deliver some fuel, hopefully it's set up to unload. I should probably check here. We should be, yeah, that's good. So it can just start delivering a little bit of fuel to that station once the power connection is established, which obviously is not the case yet. I do think we still have a health issue out here, but 75% is really not the end of the world. It could be a little better, could be a little worse. Those guys are doing what they're supposed to do, and what are we doing here? I would like another Soviet connection, sure, for pipelines, and then we have to look here. There's something, this, energy from waste. I would like to get that heating, that incinerator for power started on the island. And then there was such a clever comment, and I don't mean this deceivingly. There was such a clever comment of someone that said, why are you worried about oil and coal power production? You have this. We're going to look at that question mark in just a second. You have this. We're producing nuclear fuel. How much are we producing? Enough. We have this helicopter sitting here, and we can just put a nuclear fuel container right there, and they can deliver that to our island, and then we move it over. How much are we actually producing? Look at this. The single truck that we currently have running for export is not producing, or is not able to keep up with what we have going on here. So a nuclear power plant is very, very reasonable to think, yes, we definitely want that on the island. And that one is the one that we probably have to connect to every single, every single power grid that we're going to have on the island, because it can produce more than enough power. I do think we are missing some research right now. Let's triple check that. We have, yeah, single reactor and multi-reactor. All the reactors are still locked behind research. But we're going to get to that. We're not going to need it right now because we have more than enough oil to make all the things happen that we want to get happen. But I thought that was just like a thing that I completely missed. I didn't even think about that, and I feel really bad that that happened. You're the City 1000 accounting office. Okay, I think this just means that the subdivisions of the different areas just have to be removed, so we have one city name to rule them all. What is your name? Kolvoka. Kolvoka. Where is that name? It's right down there. What do you entail? Let's see. Nope, that's not the building that I wanted. I wanted this guy. Kolvoka does not contain the whole city. There's something else going on over here. Where's that name? Raharush. Okay, can I remove you? Nope, you're too far from the rest. So how about we do this? Give us a new city name, just in the middle here. Boo Boo. I like that name. That's great. We put Boo Boo over there. Raharush can hopefully get disabled because we don't want you. You're annoying. Let's put you here. You haven't invited citizens yet. That's the first thing you wanted to do. Yeah, I know. Whatever. That's fine. And now this is in Boo Boo City. I love that name. With 5,400 people, and it should be able to tell us everything that we need to know about the city, average productivity, lifespan, etc., etc. So we get some stats that are helpful. One escape. Why? Why'd that happen? Garbage containers overfilled. That's not helpful because it's just an internal container. We didn't add any trash to anywhere here. That's stupid. Who organized this stuff? If we put you there, you cover at least most things on that side. You will cover all of the other ones. That's nice. And then what? Do you want an extra one? No, I don't think so. Construction office 1, 2, 3. Please get on this. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if 4 gets those done, because that should go quick enough. Looks like we have now recovered on our trash situation there. How are you doing? Job, kindergarten, full, and church spirituality, all that stuff. Yeah, that's fine. We can probably max this one out now. And this is a kindergarten. That is a kindergarten. We can also max you out. I wouldn't be surprised if they are causing some issues. But that looks good. Okay. So, buses should be refueled now. That was a distraction that I had, and I completely forgot that that's what I was doing, because that's just how this game works. So, you go from there to here. I just want you to unload there. It's helpful if you set it to unload, because then it means if it doesn't get any people, it should just go to the end station or do something clever. I'm not 100% sure on that right now, but it's better to have it unloaded, because then the game can be clever and make you... I would like to get this one built. Make you not take stupid trips to places that you don't care about. So that's all good. I'm glad that there's a little bit of space here, because I realized there's no good way to move the cement to where I need it without rail. So that has to happen. Ships. The buses are about to drive. Okay. I think it is time. Yep, they're doing this thing. They're going to be on their way back in just a second. We don't have any power yet. That is... Yeah, get the dang power set up over here. We do have fuel now, so they are going to deliver some people. And once we have power sitting there, I feel much more confident turning on our citizens. So, where are the citizens that I want to turn on? Doesn't matter. Let's look at this thing. I sent to Peter this map, this problem, because... I don't know. Can you spot the problem? I can. It's a little dry over here. So I don't know why it's broken like this, but this is nice because instead of getting the $1 million back that I paid for this thing, I have to pay $400,000 for scrapping this thing. You can turn off scrapping and get the money back that you actually want, but that's not really what we're going to do here. But it's very annoying. I don't like it. But it is what it is, so we're just gonna deal with it like we're supposed to and get a different ship that can carry the same stuff. Let's just turn cargo ships on, sure. Container express, no. Tanker, no. Cargo, yes. This one has less length, I think. What did I use? What did I use before? Was it the Volgodon, this cargo one? Yeah, 1,600 tons. The 140 meters, the 115 meters. Neither of those really impressed me with, yeah, that can fit this stuff. And then we have this river cargo ship that can only move 76 tons of cement. That is a joke. So we're going to try the next smaller one and see what happens. I really don't know. It's just kind of annoying that that was a thing that I had to worry about. And no, Peter hasn't gotten back to me about fixing that yet. So that's also that thing. Wait here until loaded, please. All I need to do is load cement, then bring that cement out here for when we actually start doing something with it. Is that one? Yes. It's this one. Unload, and then go to the USSR border. Is it USSR? Yeah, I think so. Wait until unloaded. You should never have to click that when you unload these things, but that's fine. So they can just go and do their thing. We still have to invite the building materials that we want there, but we're not quite ready for that yet. No one lives here. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. What's gonna happen? Only one way to find out. Let's fill up these guys, and if we do it wrong, we're gonna lose about not even 1,200 people because we're not even gonna max this all out, which is honestly a good feeling. And I hope this makes some people happy that I'm not just inviting new citizens. I'm actually using citizens that we already have in the on our side. This is a bug that I really don't like. You cannot use this button to switch between your residential buildings anymore. Like, I can't click here and it selects this. You have to select the window first and then go there or close the other window to get the focus in. I think that should be fixed, but it's not yet. So we just moved about 600 people into this city. Good. Now we have a number. For 600 people, we don't need all of these amenities. So turn that one down to almost nothing. Turn this one down to probably just 5 to get started. Turn this one down to 3. 600 people is not a lot. Turn this one down. Make sure that you use your workers that you have effectively and efficiently. Otherwise, you're just asking for trouble. So those all can go down. It's just kids' enjoyment. It's just a playground. I didn't know that we had things without any workers in it, so that's pretty cool. Make it 10 here. Make it 3 here. We don't need that many people working. And then reduce your staff. How about just 4 and 5? 7. That one I think I'm okay with. And then firefighters, these are very important, but I would like to keep them at a lower number. Actually, we can probably do 20 because we have the 3 helicopters sitting just around the corner for doing what they need to do. That feels good. There they go. They're off to the races. We have citizen ants running around, and this is our first trip. Oh, you're not taking them because those are all passengers. Fine. Fine. That's fine. Where are you actually going? Are you going down here? Yes. Nice. So it was empty, so it wasn't going to take the trip out to the stop where I thought you may be going. Instead, it's going down here. It looks like we are getting a few workers. Okay, that's good. Number of shoppers is also happening. Let's give it about a day. And if we don't have workers showing up at the station, I know that we have to do something about it. But for right now, let's see what we have here. You are full. Okay. Give you at least 5 people. That should be fine. You are the school. That's not a lot of people. That's not a lot of staff that we fit in here. Let's double that all up. Maybe I was just a little wrong about how many I wanted to allow, but we should be fine. No power. Okay. That is obviously a problem, but I'm hoping that we see a couple workers sitting here. Do you have anyone on board yet? Yes, you have 7 workers, and that is a perfect number. Let's go follow these guys, and then we're going to do one thing, which I think will be very important. Let's actually go ahead here, and then we follow that guy. No, pause. You don't have to do all the fancy stuff. I would like to concentrate all the workers onto the gas power plant and then go to other buildings, and I want to make sure that the gas power plant is always full. We're only going to allow extra people to go anywhere else, but the power plant has to be super full. Otherwise we run into other problems there. Let's follow this guy. Yeah. Did you remember that episode like 2 episodes ago when Beeble Joe got distracted by 3D volumes? Now we can't hear the vehicle, and I'm getting really annoyed by that. Oh, that's better. That was too quiet. Yeah, we have a big pylons. We have the power plant up in the distance behind the trees with a couple wind turbines, because we all know that oil power plants and wind turbines totally go together. Did I mention that this is going to be a more relaxed episode because there's so much stuff that we already did? Let's just enjoy it a little bit. I think we deserve it. So you got a little bit of power going through there. We currently don't have any workers doing anything, which is a little annoying, but you go down there. Very good. Once this light turns on, we know that stuff is actually doing something. There you go. It's doing the thing. We get a couple extra workers from the big city. We have 2 helicopters here, which is quite annoying. I would like you to actually go back to this one in just a second, just to get a little bit of spacing there. But I honestly think 1 helicopter is more than enough to supply the people that we want. But that looks good. This is interesting. Did I lower that? Did I not max that out? I must have done something. Buildings without drinking water. Yes. Let's solve all those normal little problems. Drinking water is not the end of the world right now, but it will become a problem very soon. Where's our drinking water truck? Sewage water truck. Are you heading? You're heading to the fire station. You're not heading to where I wanted you to head to. Okay, that's lame. Are you producing water yet? Yes, you do have water, and we should have everyone doing something. You were unable to get food and all the other things because we had issues with... Let's max this a little higher because our happiness is low. We had issues with power. When power is out, all of this will turn off, or they will miss out on all of those things. So let's make sure that that is fine. You are currently going to the fire station. Where is this? The helicopter ones? You really don't need one. That's annoying. Also, what are you doing? You're going back and forth. Oh, there's no water in here. Why not? Okay, water treatment plant. Yes. There is water in the tank. There's also water in the export now. Okay. Pull it from there. Good. So this must have been empty because the tower was not full yet, which is a little annoying, but I guess we do have a pump here, so it's kind of how the game works. And then you just will go out to whatever places you want to go out to. That's fine. And yeah, we can't just add another fire truck, water truck in the area because that's not how this game works. But that seems okay now. If these guys do nothing, I just want you to concentrate on studying. And then let's make sure that these people don't completely hate everything. Their happiness is also super low because we moved them from a city and it will take a little bit of time for them to recover. But our quality of flats is 84%, so that should be good. Plus, we have very highly educated people sitting here. Both of those things should be very helpful. There's a lot of patients waiting, so let's max this number out for our people there. And yeah, your heating plant here should have no problem in the middle of April, beginning of April, to get us supplied with what we need. How are we doing here? Not a lot of workers waiting, actually. You only picked 1 person up. That's a little scary. You're still without drinking water, but you are producing the power that we require, so it's really not a big deal. We have sewage sitting right here. You're without power supply. Why? Oh, I must have not built a thing yet. Wait, I placed that and it said it was in range. I know that for almost certainly. Almost. Okay, fine. I'll just build another one and then you can leave me alone. Yes, electric substation that will clearly cover everything that we want. Maybe even cover it a little better. Go there. go there. This one's fine. Okay. And then we are just going to use a 1.5 megawatt wire. You go across here and kind of try to connect to where I want you to connect to. There you go. Just build it. It'll be okay. Get that assigned. Construction office 4, which is our helicopters. Do this stuff, and you will just become a simple dirt road because I don't want to worry about building that thing. And that's fine. We don't have many workers waiting here, which is a problem. That's a big problem, actually, but we're going to fix it when we get to it. This still doesn't look right, so let's do 8 citizens. Oh, sorry, school over there. That looks better. And yeah, we just need more people to actually show up here, which means we need more housing. You know what we do for more housing? More housing. Let's get those 2 built, and maybe this one too, and this is all assigned to the helicopters, so that should go relatively quick. We have gravel sitting there, which is good. And then we have these guys here. We only have dumpers in this situation, but we don't have bitumen yet, so that's cute. Let's order a couple more vehicles, shall we? Yes. What do we need? I do need some concrete mixers, and I do need other construction vehicles that we care about. How about we start... This is the good one. Okay. Start with 2 of these. I would like 1, 2 for those because we will need some demolition offices probably at some point. Then we also already have a dry bulk. That's nice. There's 179 pages of this. That's too much. What do we want? We have excavators and bulldozers already, so that's good. Let's get us a couple road cranes. Something nice and fast. This one is a 23, 24, 26, 26, 30. 23, 21, 29, 28, and 31. You're the winner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Can we get some excavators with faster speeds yet? That would be nice. No, they're not available yet. That's okay. We need some open hulls. We need some closed hulls? Covered hulls. I already did the covered hulls. That was this one. So now let's get some open hulls. Or flatbeds, as we call them in the Americas. Open hull. There we go. Yes, I like these because they're bigger than the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should get us something to work with. Then we already have a couple small buses here. I think we can use them. What else do we need for stuff? Concrete mixers. You just talked about that. You don't have one of these on the island. So let's pick the big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably overdoing it a little bit here, but I'm okay with that. Yes. Okay. Let's build a place for them. Build a home. No problem. Just another construction office right here, or do you want to go closer to here, or what do you want to do? This is a main road again that you're going to block with all your construction vehicles. Yeah, it sounds like a problem for some other time. Gotta connect that, and then you gotta take this road away. Road away. Yes. Yes. And then I would like to remove this one. There you go. That worked. So they can do their thing. Yeah, we need some concrete trucks here. I wouldn't mind... Okay, let's see if we can do this. We just tried to build... Yeah, we just purchased 6. If I can actually fit these in here, I don't think that's going to be a thing. But if I could fit 6 in here, I would. Oh. You saw it. You saw it, just like me. Oh, this is glorious. No, some other infrastructure. Don't do that. F4 to not do the stupid snapping thing. And as you can see, it will totally work. All we have to do is make it a little ugly, but I'm okay with that. Because what we can do here is just go out a little bit that way and then connect to this guy relatively close, and then we take this one back. And it's just a sharp turn, but that's not really a problem. Okay, there's our concrete construction office. Just 6 of them. Do we need more? Yeah. But not right now. So we have asphalt there, we have concrete there, we have 1.6 in the bank. That is scary. Where did all my money go? The couple vehicles you just purchased were not that expensive, were they? I think they were. These are the flatbed ones and the road cranes, if we want to. Now we just need some buses to also get some stuff done. I think the bus construction office can sit right down here. And then we should be pretty good in terms of construction on the island for the time being. At least I would hope so. Let's get you here. Yes. You can probably get a railroad connection. No, you really don't want to. There's a node there, which I don't care for. So let's remove it with the node remover. No, you can't because that's a footpath. Ah. Okay. Well, Let's give you an angle here that I know that we want. Let's hope that our construction office on the island can construct this. Number 5, that will be you. And that should be good. So yeah, this is for buses, this is for concrete mixers, and this is for flatbeds and cranes. And covered holes. The covered hole has to come all the way down here, but I'm okay with that too. We have to start inviting all of this stuff in and worry about that when it's time. Okay, I'm okay with all that. Good, let's do the next thing. You wanted to do something with the refinery, didn't you? I did, but I don't think it's important anymore. Also, there are no workers here, no resources, because this one, I'm guessing, does not have access to that. Nope, it does not. Okay, how about you give a quick foot bath? Foot bath? What is a foot bath? A foot bath? No, don't even. Don't encourage me. You go in here. Construction office number 5. You will take care of that. And now, if you're good about all of this, we have the oil sitting there. We don't have any trash there yet because this one has to be constructed. But that is one of the things that we said we would construct on the island when it's ready. A little bit of trash was delivered. Woohoo! What do we have? Nothing yet, and I did forget that this one... number 4, can you get here? Yes. I did forget that this one needs a waste container that can separate our hazardous waste and our regular waste. Hope I can fit you in here. If I can't fit you in there, I do have another place for you, but that should be fine. Are you actually covering this building as well? Let's see. Waste? No, you're not covering that. So there's a better place for you. Waste container, waste container. If I plop you down here, you're actually going to cover all of these different buildings, which will be lovely. The only problem is it will block a path to, if I want to go through that little area. I don't like that the mountain makes it a little hard to build, but that's okay. There you go. Road connection, yes please. That is too big, so no to that. Dirt path it is. And construction number 4, please get on this. Okay, yeah, and then we can separate this because yeah, right now it has these tiny hazardous waste connections, and that's not good. We need the bigger one to be a little more better with that. Okay. Construction offices, number 4, do that one, and you have already started on that guy. You are probably almost done with whatever's going on here, and we do need bitumen to come in so we can start constructing our own stuff. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good. We need some money, so we really should just go play, or should go plan our refinery. Because everything else seems to be working just fine right now. We could set up a little back and forth here for our workers. I'm not sure that's necessary. And then, yeah, again, I would like to get that one connected. Would you like to start on rail? Oh, I would love to start on rail. Okay, let's plan that one out, see what we can do here. I'm very tempted to just sell this. Sell all vehicles. Does not tell me how much that would cost me. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. But I would like to get our rail construction office going soon. And I don't think this is a bad place for it because it should be in walking range of whatever this thing is. Let's see. I just want it on there. I just want it planned enough that we don't have to worry about it anymore. That's not going to work because your footpaths are on the wrong side. So we're going to do it here, and your footpaths are still connected to the wrong side. I don't like it. That one is also way too far away from everything. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We could just do a simple footpath connection from there. I don't hate it. And then one more from here, and then ask the construction office to do something with this. How far do you connect? You would connect not to the bus station. Over here you would connect to the bus station. No, that's something. So if I give you a T flip RR for the road connection there, we can get all the way to the bus station, which is all I want. I just want to be able to connect to that, and we have the gravel, etc. connections on the other side of this, which may be useful. Let's see. All we need now is some way of running rail here, and it feels like we should be able to do that relatively easily. Does a train need to run in the mountains? I don't hate that idea, and we do have to run it by something. F4 to get the snapping back on. Okay, there we go. This one may as well be our main line connecting to something. Where would you go? I think you can probably go down here we could use a couple bridges and stuff. But I'm not quite ready for that yet. Bridges just take a very long time. And I'm not sure that they're totally warranted for what we're trying to do here. So, if I just level out the ground enough for 2 tracks here, and then start curving, we can follow the natural curvature of the land a little bit. Maybe there? I'm trying to see where our slope is really bad. But I would like to get on this flat area in the back. Yeah, that's good. Make a little gulch, and then we can drive our trains. And we can start constructing it. Why do I care about constructing trains? Or rail? Because rail is going to be the backbone of this whole island endeavor. Without it, we're going to have so many issues. It's not even funny. So how about you go there, you go here, and we do the same thing on the other side, and should be good enough. We could pretend that the middle one is always going to be the back way. Okay, never done that before. Would this work? Not necessarily, because we don't have a crossover anywhere, but we could set it up so that we just pretend that the middle one is always the way back and everything else is the way in. It really doesn't matter. The trains can figure it out, but yeah, I can just put signals here that make that easy. Once we need some signal to set up, and we just put some crossing right before this. I think that's okay. Get that one assigned for right now because it doesn't feel that bad. And we have rail construction at least started. It's not beautiful, but it's started, which is what's important here. I think this is a little flatter, so I would like to go over that road. There's a power line right there. Okay, I see it. Let's do this then. Get me a piece of rail that just goes over this and over this, so we know that we can connect to the thing that we need to connect to. Get you right here, and now we need to somehow make a sharp turn to the other side. It's not that sharp, and it connects us to whatever we need right after this. So that feels good. This feels good. These guys are coming in, and this was the thing where I was like, I don't know how this is going to connect to anything yet. And now we at least have some answer. I think there's a note right there. I think I would like this to just come all the way here. Okay. It's a little sharp. All the way here. Yes. And, oh, this is good. I did want some straight piece to make this a little easier. I would like to have a little waiting area for our trains to come in there. I don't think it's big enough yet. It is very little. Yes, it is extremely little. So that one can connect there. That goes here. There's no train that we can probably get running right there. Okay, let's see. What else can we do here? We could do a very tight junction. I'm not making a flying junction just yet. Or the fake flying junctions that I usually make. Whoa. Because it takes a long time to make, and we are just in the beginning here. Is this long enough for one train to wait in? Yes, it is long enough for one train to wait in. Is that enough? That is a great question. I don't know. Also, what are those stepping stones? That's going to be hard to get up on. Okay, and the other thing that we probably have to figure out is where do we put the rail distribution office, the first one. The answer is probably right here. Okay. Get our bulldozer out, just like so. Then get our rail distribution office, just the first one. Put you here, and then you're just part of the main line, and wherever you have to go, you now have all the connections that you would care about. Are these? No, they're not. They're not a good connection, so we can do a little bit better on that. And then we can leave it alone. This rail distribution office is probably only going to be responsible for getting construction materials organized and brought out to the rest of the Republic and nothing else. But I might change my mind on that. So we'll see if you can hold me to it. There you go. That's all set up. That's fine. These can go in here and just handle all of the construction materials. And this is just to pick up when we're not going to drop off here for a very long time. So I feel okay with that. Yep, let's plan it. Done. Road construction or road connection here is not really required yet, but we're going to get there soon enough. Good. Let's plan a couple other things. We have this rail out here that has to connect to something. It's really close to that piece of power line, which is super. Let's get rid of this road. This road is already gone. That road is gone. This road is still there. Do we want to build it? I don't know yet. Okay, well, if we don't know yet, don't do anything silly. This is a connection to our vehicles. That's very important because this will also be the connection to get the big track layer out here, which is not going to be a freebie. So let's build a little bit of track to allow for what we need. Where do we want you to go? You also need a train depot. Okay, thank you. You need a train depot to actually be able to send the trains out to do something. So let's do that. We'll do the long one. Everything else just silly. And make it part of the city. Are we ever going to extend out here? Can't build due to infrastructure. What infrastructure is out here that you care about? There really shouldn't be anything. There's just a little bit of that. Okay, is that a really crappy place for it? It feels like outside of the city. Don't like it. Put it down there. Down there is just fine. There's nothing wrong with down here. Okay, down here it is. We have to do something about these road vehicles, though. Yes. Okay, so the depot is going to go here. Good. This curve is way too sharp. Okay. Almost. You were so close. You're going to go right here. Good. The depot is going to go somewhere like on this edge. Can we just move all of these guys to a different location? I think we can. Let's get a quick check on the road depot. Yes. How many do we have left? One. Well, two technically. Okay, that's fine. We can work with two because one can go right here. That will take all of these guys. Although you're already a flatbed that I would like to have sitting out here. You haven't started picking up your vehicles yet, buddy. Okay. You go. What are you doing? You're getting a little bit of cement. Cool. And you didn't crash into the thing, and you don't look that long, so maybe that one will actually work. Not sure why the other one didn't work, and we had to pay money for that, but we already talked about it. Dumpers and excavators, you can move over here and then give me one more free depot that can store the next one. Just let me place it. Let me place it, please. I said please. Oh, good. That was a different problem. It wasn't a problem that I thought it was. It was a very better problem. You can go here, you can go here, get connected there, and move the other three vehicles in here. Can you guys just go a little faster so I can destroy you? Gosh. Don't try to break the game. Just allow them to at least leave the area before you sign something silly like this, and then you can also leave the area, and we can get you out and get our road depot connections back. This eyesore can become a real road, but we are delivering fuel through this road, so we have to make sure that we have a backup plan, which we do now. Cool. Construction office number 5. This is your job. Go get to it. Okay, so there is our rail. Let's get a long train depot in here. Don't hate it. What's the problem with this location? The problem with this location is that you cannot get a repair station assigned to this thing, and that's going to be a problem. That's why it's called a problem. Okay, well, you do have to put it right here. That's fine. Where would you put the repair station? I would probably just put a repair station to the side, and then we have at least one place that has easy access to repairs all the time. Don't hate it. Okay, good for you. I would like to get rid of this rail stuff because I think we can do better in what I was doing there. We do need to make sure that this one has a good double connection to our network. So let's get that one configured. This one is fine. This is not a high capacity junction. This is just a start. Okay, you put this in a gulch. You remember that gulch that you made earlier? Yeah, I do. Oh, there's an easy connection right here. How about you use this one instead? Okay. Do you need another T-junction here? Yes, we do, because we do want the connections right. You're not snapping to the thing that I want you to snap to. Okay, you can snap there, and then you guys can just go in here, and that is our way of getting access to the island for our trains. You're obviously not going to connect to that thing. How's this look? that will do. That will do just fine. Let's get rid of these leftovers. And also, let's get rid of the road that's sitting right here, because I think we can get our rail to look a little better than that. At least not as bumpy. There's a big bump here. You don't need that. And yeah, just take it back a notch. And then connect it. And life should be okay. Get you in there. Voila. It's not hideous. There you go. Make it nice and wide. Get you in there. And in here. What is this? You see that connection? It's just so swan necky. I can't even. I can't even. Okay. Get you connected there. Make you a little straighter. Not really sure all the things that are going on here. Why can you not make a straight line? Why do you not want to connect to the thing the way you should connect? Those and more questions will never get answers. You there, and then you can just figure out how to get on the road, on the rail. Good. I think a simple connection will be just fine for what we need from you right here, and then just a bypass, because you cannot get through the rail depot. You have to go alongside it to get the connections that you may need. That one goes there. This one would just have to be a crossover, so any train can go to any location there, but this is just the extension to get to that thing. That's all fine, I think. Okay, let's assign it. We need a repair station here. You already talked about that. Good. Let's see. We need one from down here, and then a medium-sized one, maybe? Don't think we need a big one for this specific one, but let's do a medium one right here, and we can start just repairing all the vehicles that want to come in here. And we have a little bit of extra room on that side to get more vehicles, or more spots available for what we may want to repair. But this is, for right now, the main rail repair station, which is fine. How about we make this a straight line? Straight line. There we go. And then you can be an angle. I like it. Research program finished. Something is done. Nobody really cares what that is, but we'll find out later. F2 so we don't see those ugly lines anymore. How is that? That's a good start. We have fuel here. This could be, should be, probably would be. Stop. You just wasted a bunch of stuff. Good job. Store this item only, please, and thank you, and start importing some quickly. We have fuel and bitumen sitting here. For right now, this is the only location in the Republic where we have that on the island, so it would make sense to get... How are people doing? I should check. Has anyone left us? They're doing just fine, and happiness is increasing, so that is wonderful. It would make sense to have our fuel coming from here, which then means this junction may actually become a little busier. That's not good, but the good thing for us is moving fuel around is very cheap, because we can use underground pipes and above ground pipes and a bunch of different pipes, and all of that should make life relatively easy. Our cement ship is coming in, and our vehicle ship is coming in. It looks like you're relatively full, so you're going to have another trip right after this. That's good to see. I like that. Our buildings are all ready to go. Okay. And you're doing what you're supposed to do. Good. We have 1.8 million in the bank. We're 44 minutes into this episode, and we have some extra room right here. How many people do we have waiting? Nobody. Okay, you can set this to... No, 5 is pretty low. I don't really want to go lower than that. But... I don't think we have enough workers in this city to do more than we're already doing, especially with the firefighters the way that we have them. Okay, that's fine. Construction office. Which building can we build? There's one more building we can build on this side, which is this one. Number 4. Yes, please, and thank you. There are a couple small things here connected, but that's the last building out there that we can build with the heating plant. So now we have to concentrate on a couple buildings over here. Okay. Footpath. From there to... How about you can do... Take a gander? We can't go over that. Wow. Too steep of a descent. Wow. 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 It's annoying. I was going to say you can take a gander to the harbor if you feel like it, but apparently that is no longer permitted in our republic, so We're just going to do a more practical approach. Put you somewhere in the middle. That's fine. Then you can connect to whatever you need to connect to. Yeah, let's get that one built, choose to get started, and the rest will just happen when it happens. Let's get the other things also started. Yeah, we just need more workers, and that's okay. As long as we don't have workers waiting here a lot. I know that we're understaffing what we have going on. Are you taking anyone back? Nope. You should have at least someone on board because you're heading that way, and we don't need that much power, but we need more. This one could get built relatively soon. Sure. Construction office number 4. That's a weird square that it connects to, but that's fine. Construction office number 4, you can get that one built, and honestly, we can probably get started on getting a couple of these going, because that will happen really fast. You are doing that thing just fine. Construction office 5. Are you assigned to this one? Nope, not yet. Okay. Vehicles. Yes. Where is my vehicle importer? You are right here instead of going home. Do you mind going back to the border? Because I think you left a couple things that I care about. Okay. Cement trucks. Any? Yes. 1. We got 1 cement truck out of this. Cool. And a bunch of buses. Well, 1 is better than none, but let's get that one assigned and get our group 5 a couple more construction offices, because that will matter relatively quickly. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the cranes. You can all go to your new home. We have these guys too. They're from the old island, and this one. Cool. Can you see anything? Yeah, me too. Assign, and then I just press escape to close that whole window after I'm done clicking the button, so I know which one I've already told what to do with. Ah, no, forgot one. Missed one. Where do you open the last open browser window? Okay, they're all assigned. They can do what they need to do, and then you will just get all your sources assigned, which is that one, that one, that one, and that one. Cool. Actually assigned it to the right place, and obviously also this one, because that will be a thing later, which we are not importing yet because I decided not to do that today yet. It will happen. Okay, that looks good. We have 10,000 people in the Republic, and there should be a couple more available here, because in reality we only moved like 600 people, right? We haven't moved that many more. So let's fill up a couple more of the buildings that we just built. See if we can get them a little angry. Very good. Cool. And then, yeah, there's more stuff happening over here. The footpath was already done, the long one. So let's continue that task. We do need a kindergarten here, probably. That would be helpful. How about this? Nope, that's a road. That's a road that you can't cross. Not like that. That feels good. You would like to come down here. Okay. Then you come down here, here, and here. Beautiful. That kind of just worked out. Number 5, please do your best. Making these road connections. Yes, yes, yes. And then those 2 also need to get done. That looks good. I think it would be helpful if we have a little bit of support here. No, all you have to do is go to the bus station, and then you can go wherever you need to go afterwards. That feels fair. But you deserve a slightly better connection in time. I don't want to break the footpath connections too much. You guys, yes, you can get there. Good. You will probably get a connection there, so we'll make another footpath connection here. These 2 will just connect to that guy. That's fine. You... Footpath, footpath. Obviously footpath. Too steep. No. Footpath. Footpath? Those will get connected wherever they want to, and then you will be the last one. There's no trash here yet, sir. I see that. You're not going to get to your refinery stuff today, are you? Nope. Of course not. If you watch this channel for any amount of time, you know that 90% of the time the stuff that I say in the intro doesn't actually happen. So, you shouldn't be surprised. It's okay. Get another one here. Okay, get another one here. Yes. That should be fine as long as we get a footpath in here. There you go, and now they should all have some trash collection set up one way or another, so that should be good. Drag this over, everyone, so our construction office can do something useful. Well, 36 people. Now we have a couple. So the people that we just invited, that we just send out there extra, are actually doing something, which means we can probably use... What are these? Are these 7-seaters? I think these are 7-seaters. I would like the 11-seaters. Nope, those are the 11-seaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Is that what I actually wanted? 1 ton, 1 ton. Yeah, I think those are the right vehicles. Let's put them in the bus station. And then we can start helping with... Don't know what that vehicle was. They can start helping with constructing stuff over here. You will get your resource from right there. And I don't want you to do anything with roads or footpaths, but you can expand this and then just reset everything you have so the road and footpath thingies are unassigned from you. Good, good. This one needs to go to the construction office, the same as this one and this one and this one. Yeah, we're just moving things around. I know, it's super exciting. Thank you. How's it going over here? Just making sure that there are no funny problems. No funny problems to report. Good. No oil in the tank, but enough oil in the storage. There's another building ready. No one lives here yet, but you can if you want to. And there's another one ready right here. Beautiful. Construction office 4. I will invite you to get the things done that we can't do any other way. And then construction office 5, honestly, it will probably be prudent to at least get the short paths, footpaths organized as much as you can. And we may as well get that pool into a situation where it's useful. Okay. You have cement here. I think I set you up to unload and wait until unloaded. No longer required. There are more cement trucks. That's beautiful. What do we not have assigned? This one is probably not assigned yet, so you are going to get this. And construction office 5, do you... Well, you can't actually do any of this yet. Okay. Construction office 4, do you mind doing this one so I can free up the cement truck that we already have? Dry bulk truck to organize a couple things out there. You can go there, you can go here. That feels good. Construction office 5, just do your job. And footpaths. There we go. Maybe this can go here, can go here. And then, what is this? This is secret police? Maybe. You just got a connection right here. That's fine. Construction office 5, please do your thing. I should probably separate my... my bus construction office in the area from the other construction office, but that sounds like work, so no thank you. You go there, you go there. You probably don't have trash. That was the wrong one. You meant 5. Okay. Good, good, good. That's all assigned, that's all assigned. This one needs to get assigned too, and then yeah, the repair office will have to happen. And here is the other stuff that we can't build without our friends. Okay, what else is here? That one, and the other underground pipe is already done. Good. Is this one done? Yes, that one is done. Well, build another couple residential buildings so we can invite more people. How's it going right now? 4. That's not a lot. I do know that by moving all these people around, we're probably not going to get a lot of... That's the one that I haven't moved yet. We're not going to get a lot of production power because we take them away from our other city, from our nuclear fuel production line, but I'm okay with that for right now. Nope, building's not finished. That one is finished, and this one's not finished. Now it's finished. Good. This should fill up at least what we have in the city. And does the city... Where's city? Mag Cali. Yes, allow citizens to move in. I figured I probably clicked that button at some point, and that was silly. Okay, this looks fine. We have our citizens that are relatively happy. Spirituality, pub, tavern, any sports. I never built the booze place. Okay, let's build the booze place because we do want that extra happiness here. Residential areas, pub fits right here, and everyone has access to it. It's right across from where the... Due to infrastructure, what are you talking about? Too steep of an incline? No, I don't think so. See? And, what are we doing? 5. Construction office is here, and then a little bit of footpath action. Probably there. And then there. And then there. Yep. More construction for you guys. Love it. You're doing great. So that one's assigned here, here, and here. I would also like you to get out here. You can go out there and there. Trash-wise, you should all be covered besides the kindergarten, so we should be able to get that one also as part of the group here. Where are we? Trash. Large trash. Large trash right in front of the kindergarten. They will know what to do with it. So many diapers. There you go. And number 4, you do have workers now, so you should be able to do these short footpaths as well. Relatively easy, so I count on you that you're doing the thing that you're supposed to do. What are we missing? Anything. We have fuel here, we have power, we have these guys doing what they're supposed to do. You don't have water yet. And that is a relatively simple one because we can just use a small pipe and connect it to this pump that we already have. Shouldn't be very expensive, and it should be able to get us everything we need for concrete production, so that one can just go in there. I thought about it initially, but then I forgot it. Don't worry about it. F3. Okay, I think the last task for today should be getting all the construction materials in for the vehicles that we now have to be effective and productive members of society in this area of the world. So, let's do that. Yep, cement. I'd love more cement trucks. Cement mixers, I think is what they're called. Just mixers. Okay. You go there, you go there, you go there, and now you should be relatively full. I'm not going to assign the fuel distribution office to every single one of them, but I would like at least one more fuel distribution office available out here, just because it's going to become more and more important. Fuel for you? Sure, someone needs to deliver some fuel to you. I think that would be nice. And maybe at some point we will even manage to... Oh, bitumen. Yeah, let's import all the stuff that you want and spend all the money that you have now, because it will be funny. Alright. Construction office 4, you may as well do this one while you're already in the area. I think we're good. There's an excavator there. This guy's already full. Cool. No train sets yet. You know what that means, don't you? Number 5 for this. We can start making this. We just need a couple more vehicles. Not vehicles, but we need a couple more things set up to actually enable that. We could use that distribution office. No. This is the city distribution office. Let's call it that. That's the name, and this is... Gosh. Slow. I don't want to click the button every single time I do this. This is city... supply. Very important. We don't want to mess it up and mix it up. So that can do that thing, and I would like a... Give me another large distribution office. This one is responsible more for... Can I fit you here? Would love to fit you here. It's just a power line. You can do it if you really want to. Yeah, I would like to make this one responsible for bringing short deliveries to... Oh, this is fine. This is not a bad place, and you already have power. That's good. This one will be responsible for filling up our rail construction office and everything else that we would care about. So, let's purchase something that's very important for rail construction, which is a disassembled track layer. It has to be disassembled because we have no other way to get it somewhere. Well, there are cute new ones, but we're not going to use them. We have this guy or this guy. You have 35,000 ruble, which probably means you're a little faster, so give me 2 of you. And then at some point we are going to get the large track layers once you get all the way down here. Really all we have to do is make sure that the correct rail is prioritized in this section. Let's do that one, that one, that one. Nope, just this one. There you go. That one, that one, that one. And now, once we have a track layer delivered here, they should be able to get all the things done that we need from them. Okay, how many workers do we have sitting here? 100. That is good news. We're not going to use them for industries right now. We're just going to use them for everything that's really necessary. Where is our... There's no water yet. Oh, because it's not actually connected. Okay, that's a silly problem to have. You, buddy. Instead of going to the concrete plant, you can now go to this guy and unload from there. Wait until unloaded so you don't take up that extra unloading spot. That feels good. I'm stalling a little bit because I want more money in the bank. Let's see here. This is just asphalt, right? Yes, probably. Let's see if we can build this already. And this one. Nope, there's no connection right there. Okay, that's fine. What else? What else? What are you missing? What are you not getting? You could gravel this one with the helicopters, but that's lame. You are bringing coal in. Okay, let's get a couple ships. Let's get a couple ships going because it is that time. And let's get you going again because I would like you to pick up that track layer that we just got out there. Okay. Yes. Purchase used vehicle. No used vehicle for you. Okay, got it. That's the American side. Don't care about that. This one is what I wanted. What do we need? We need cargo ships, probably the Ignatov. This one makes the most sense unless there's another smaller that we can use. So that's the Ignatov. Yeah, we just looked at that. Not the Hopper. The river cargo ship, a lot smaller. We need... Having 4 of these would give us less than 800 tons of steel capacity. Having 1 of these gives us 11 tons. I rather this one's going to be really expensive to import the first time. But it's probably the best option for right now to not overload what we have. So we need, watch out, bricks, steel, boards, prefabs. I can only buy 3 because it's all the spots that we have. So that's exciting. Let's talk to you. This one is going to be our steel ship. Okay? The most expensive one, let's get it out of the way. You go to the border. All you're going to do is load steel. Yes, wait until loaded, and you bring that steel where? To the only place that cares. Which one of these is the steel one? Are you steel? You are prefab and steel. Beautiful. Wait until unloaded, please. And send you. How expensive is this going to be? $1 million. Well, $500,000, I think, is what we're going to spend on that. So we're going to get some steel in, and that's fine. And he's just going to sit here in the beginning. And actually, I don't want you to wait until loaded here. Because if you're out of money, I don't want you to do anything silly. So this is fine. Yep, that's okay. That's the first one. Done. Wait, no, you didn't actually tell it to go. It's not this one. It's this one. Nope. You did the right thing. Okay, this one will be prefab. You go to the border, click on the thing, load the thing, unload. I'm not setting wait until loaded because I don't want to run out of money and then have all these guys just parked there, because then every time I get a penny of money in, they will just suck it up and I'm never going to have power on the peninsula right now. That wouldn't be good. This is prefab. I'm doing prefab because I remember that this one was prefab right off the bat, but you can't wait here until you unload it. Don't go back home. Thank you very much. You will be the next one, and you're probably going to get bricks. So load, not loaded, bricks. That sounds good. I don't know if I clicked the prefab button on the previous ship. That could be bad. Unload here, deliver. Yes, you are bricks. Okay, don't go home. Let's check the other vehicle that are already assigned. What are you doing? You're doing prefabs. Good. So you are prefabs. Okay. We could also rename the line. This is prefabs. Prefabs. Come on. Control A? Yes. Prefabs. Import. Thank you. Is that lame? Line pre-import. Prefabs, prefabs, import. Yeah, sure. That's prefab. This is helpful. Looking at this is very helpful. I can see the steel in there, but this is better. Steel, not steel. Steel imports. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So that's good. That's good. This will be bricks import. Should have 1 ship assigned. We have 900,000. Yeah, we won't have enough money to purchase the other ship, and this one will, yeah, our steel ship will just consume everything that we have there. I do want 1 more ship. What do I want? I would like a tanker, a small, tiny little tanker, and now we have some room here so we can actually do that. The Fullen, 850 tons, is honestly too big for what I want. This is bigger, so let's look at the workshop. Let's just look at the workshop, what small tankers we have, because all I need is like 300 tons. Barcus, 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 Type B, food, no. Steel, no. Livestock, no. No. What is it? Super trawler. Oh, this is like a fishing vessel. Cool. Hodskoda project, nope. Nope. Too much. I need something little. General cargo. Interesting. Aggregate dry bulk. This could be a good option for what we have because only 68 meters long. If this one gets stuck again, that is absolutely what we're going to do. But we're just going to have to wait. There's a B, there's a waste ship, there's a B-45. There's another aggregate one. No, none of those. Here's a small tanker. 671 tons. Too cheap. This one feels like it's cheated, and it's almost the same size as the one that we can buy for 400k. Doesn't feel right. There's another tanker. 845, also very cheap. Don't want you. Open, open, open. Waste barges. Freighter. Okay. 2 barges with that stuff. 2 barges with open storage and just normal open storage. Last chance. Way too much. No, no, and no. Okay. We're just going to use the vanilla one because the full-on tanker will do just fine for bitumen. It's going to be expensive to import the bitumen. But that's fine, and I will also actually tell this one to not load 100% because we can't afford it. Go to the border. We could go to the NATO border. I'm not exporting anything to NATO, so that's not going to help much. Go to the border, load about 40%, and then go unload your bitumen at the bitumen store. There you go. Wait until loaded, and that should be good. Cool. We need one more of these. How are we doing on food? Food is doing really good. How are we doing on this one? Did I tell you to wait until unloaded? Yes, I did, but we don't want that anymore. You see what happens here? It's actually getting rid of most of the stuff that it had on board. That could be related to how much stuff we're actually storing here, but it's scary nonetheless. I think some of our ships are coming. This is the gravel ship, 45,000, that's cute. This is the steel ship. Yep, that is 700,000 worth of steel that we're importing, and we're out of money. 100,000, that just means we can't do that much more, and I hope the bitumen can actually make it to us. The bitumen is not that important, so I could go here and tell our bitumen importer to, instead of doing this, 20% should be fine. This is bitumen import. I haven't really used the line names a lot, but that's okay. So now we're getting all our stuff in besides one. Which one do we not have yet? Oh, I'm glad you asked. We don't have boards yet, which are not that important. We could do, honestly, let's see if we can do this. Talk to you. No, the thing is, I don't want to import 2 things on one ship, because then you cannot tell it to wait until unloaded, which means you may run out of something too soon. I don't want to do that. It's 1 ship per thing. The 3rd ship that could go here could have both, if we ever start running out of things, but I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that at all. How are we doing here? That's fine. Construction offices, do your thing. Helicopter, go there. We have some more available here. How about we siphon off a couple of workers to these workplaces? Wouldn't that be lovely? Sure. Get all of this done. Number 4, you're not assigned to that yet. F3, what are we missing? Kindergarten. Okay. That should all be good then. Do we have booze in this warehouse? We have some booze in the warehouse. That's good enough. Okay. I think we are where we need to be. Obviously. We need money. I think the next episode is going to be a lot of planning. I have an idea of the first industry on the island, and I have an idea of what we still have to do on the peninsula. There are 2 big things on the peninsula that I think we need to get done. And then the idea of what we're going to start on the island is just going to be the next episode. But don't worry, there's a lot of stuff that we still need to get done somehow. Also, this guy. Oh, that's going to bug me. That's going to bug me. I need dry bulk cargo. I need railway bulk loading, unloading section. Something like this. I hope I can fit you somewhere. Yes, I can easily fit you, but that is all for unloading. I need you to be loading this thing. Can I flip you around? Do I get... Yes. Nope. Nope. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. I need... We need this. There's no way we can transport cement any different way. So just trust me when I tell you that this is the thing that's absolutely necessary. We just need to move that road connection to a better location. There we go. There we go. And then you just go in there. That's fine. So that can be built. Here's our rail construction or rail connection. Make this one just go across the road right there. And then you will be part of whatever needs to happen there. And there is I don't think that there's a need for multiple cement trucks running around here, so we're just going to leave it like that and make sure that this one is allowed to be worked on and this one is allowed to be worked on. That all looks good. Okay. This one should not be allowed. Yes. That all looks fine. No, we're good. We're doing it. We're doing it. We have citizens on the island. This is, I don't know if you can tell, but this feels like it's a very disorganized worker area with a little bit of organization over there, having some industry really far away. But I like it because this is our starting point. This is where most of our resources will come in to get started on. And everything that we see here will be something that will be absolutely necessary to do anything successful down the road. Let's see how fast the unloading here goes, and then we'll see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching. I think I want to keep the slower pace for a little while because mistakes on the island will be more deadly than mistakes anywhere else. It's refueling, if you're wondering. And come on, just push it to... What are you doing? Oh, you don't have fuel. You don't have fuel because there's no fuel. That makes so much sense. Do we have a couple fuel tanks? Yes, we do have at least 2, which we can utilize right now. Wonderful. You can go there and you can go there. And then we tell you that your source of fuel is right there. Load until you're done with that and bring that out to these ships. Because without them, we can't even get stuff delivered. There you go. There you go. Just do fuel. Just do fuel. We should have power available already. So that should be easy enough. I would like to undo one of the places, and I think this one feels like a good one. Why? Because I would like this one to bring stuff here and free up this guy to bring fuel to this distribution office. Having that should make my life a little easier. You should be fine. That looks good. You probably just assigned that harbor as a source and not as a destination, but that's not a problem. Fixed it. Okay. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Cement ship, have you gotten stuck anywhere recently? You're bringing the bricks. Look at the bricks. 600,000 in the bank. That is good. I think that's also some bitumen that we already have. There's some prefab panels. That is lovely. We already have our construction crews. Oh, did our disassembled track layer show up? Yes, both of them are here. Cool. Where is my thing? We're gonna deliver them because they can almost get started moving things around. Where's our distribution office that are planned? Here. Number 5, number 4. We need just one flatbed truck in there for right now, and then... Yes. I had to think because I'm like, wait, are you moving distribution? Like, are you moving the track layer? No, you're not. You're doing something else. That is true. Give me one of these guys, one of the big fellas, and bring you down here. Move a little faster, because I would like to do something with you. You know exactly what I'm trying to do with you. Yes. So don't run away. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. Thank you. Drive, drive, drive. Let's see the city from first person. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. This really feels like the working works. And we're not going to make this a main transportation. Oh. Gotta fix this. There's too many workers assigned to all of these. Maybe 15 at most, and then this is secret police, which still needs some vehicles. Make you 8 for now, and order a couple vehicles, please, and thank you. Purchase, show all. Is it secret police cars, or what is it? Can I order them from here? I highly doubt I can. No. Secret police cars. Okay. It's not police, it's just secret police. Are they under here? I don't ever remember. Sewage, cistern, prison bus, police car. Okay. I think personal cars work for it, but I can't see it right now. So let's jump over here. Look at the actual secret police. What vehicles do you want to assign? It is the Fiat. It is all of these. It's effective. Oh, it's personal cars. Okay. That's easy. I can assign some personal cars, no problem at all. Go here, go show all, go personal car. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, those are your personal cars for secret police. Deal with it. Nice and yellow so they can see you coming. Are you kidding me? This costs money to remove this thing. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out next time. Cement does make that much money. Maybe I'm just going to hold off on exporting that for a little while. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.